Namaste, beautiful soul. Welcome to the Blooming Lotus Healing Channel. My name is Jikara, and I'm a spiritual healing facilitator. And I'm so excited to be sharing today. I'm going to be doing a reading for the Lionsgate portal. I haven't pulled the cards yet, so I'm going to be doing this right now as I am, basically recording this. But before we get started, I just kind of wanted to take a moment to announce that the Cosmic Light Activation membership is now open for you to join. I want to thank all of you who are already part of the membership. You are supporting this channel. If you want to support this channel beyond subscribing and liking this, subscribing to this channel and liking this video or sharing this video, then I want to invite you to sign up for the Cosmic Light Activation membership. Your support actually is helping basically for me to be able to create more videos, not only like this one but other videos and the live streams and all that good stuff. So it just keeps a lot of the things that I am doing here free for everyone. And so I kind of wanted to also mention that right now I am opening the Cosmic Light Activation membership portal. And so I've been working on this portal for about a month or so, and I finally was able to open up the space. So now you can actually join the Cosmic Light Activation immediately. Directly through my website, you'll have access to our portal, where all of the clearings, the Akashic clearings, collective clearings that we've done for the past year, for the past 6 months, you're able to access those. And then you're also going to be able to access the most recent reading that I did last week as well. And then moving forward, all of the weekly oracle readings that I share with the group. So the readings are specific for the group, for the collective, and I pull into the collective energy. We do have a spirit team that is actually overseeing us and supporting us throughout. So as you're part of the Cosmic Light Activation membership program, you're actually also receiving that constant support from our spirit team that was assigned for us. So that's one of the benefits. The other benefit is you get to receive Akashic clearings every month, collective Akashic clearings. And the most recent one is going to happen for this month of August. It's going to happen on 8/9. So it's going to be next this Wednesday coming up. So if you're watching this right now, I want to invite you to join, and don't wait, just join and receive the clearings. And this is such a just great way to practice energetic hygiene and to keep things clear for yourself. You can go into the website, thebloominglotushealing.com / cosmic light activation to sign up. I also wanted to mention that I am opening the beginner's class for the Beloved Method. Okay. And that is happening starting on August 26th. For 6 weeks, we're going to be meeting once a week. And there's going to be also some pre-recorded stuff for you. There's already some pre-recorded things already available for you to start, getting your feet wet with the pendulum and all that, all that good stuff already in the portal for that. And if you want to join that and get 22% off, you want to make sure that you join between now and the 15th of this month, and you will get 22% off. All you have to do is type in the code in beloved. So the bloominglotushealing.com / the beloved method, and to sign up for that. So anyway, so enough about that. I just kind of wanted to share that. Please do subscribe to this channel if this is your first time subscribing and or watching, not subscribing, but first time. So, or if you are subscribing again, please do subscribe again. And then please share and like this video if you feel like this is going to be helpful for someone that you love and care about. So I'm going to go ahead and tap into the energy of the Lionsgate portal and to share what do we need to focus on as a collective at this moment in regards to the energies that are coming through on 8/8 of 2023. So I'm going to ask Spirit right now to help us with this, and I'm going to take a moment just to connect. So just give me a sec. Thank you, Spirit. So as we said, the intention, Spirit, you heard, we want to know what do we need to focus on as of right now? What do we need to know as a collective in regards to the Lionsgate portal? I'm pulling some cards from Kyle's Gray Oracle deck for the collective right now. Powerful. And you know what? This is all related to the same things that kind of showed up for the Cosmic Light Activation membership for the group. And so, of course, I'm not surprised. And I feel like there's a fourth card that wants to come through. Got 3 cards. Thank you, Spirit. All right. Powerful, powerful, powerful. Okay, so the first card that came up for us here is the Chamber of the Violet Flame. So right now we are processing a lot of we're processing a lot of past life, past behaviors, past experiences. We are in this process of alchemy. And right now we are in this process of transformation. So for a lot of us, it's going to look very different. But that process of transformation sometimes can look like a tower moment, right? Like what we call, like what is called in tarot, the tower moment. And so that transformation can look a little painful for some of us. And so Spirit wants you to know, right, that that at this moment, as you're going through the transformation, whether it is a joyful transformation or maybe it is a difficult one, just know that just remember, right, that this is a remembrance of that transformation that is happening in your life right now. So you want to make sure that you stay open to that knowledge and stay in that reminder, right, like be in that remembrance of that, right. And so another thing that I'm getting the message on as well is that Spirit is recommending that you use the violet flame to help you kind of transmute and transform, right, from a place of pain into a place of wisdom, right. So like shifting things from that space. The next card that came up is the card of the angelic frequency, which I'm not surprised at all that came up. That came up when I was setting up the intention for the clearing for this month of August. This card came up, and so there's a lot of upgrades that are happening for us, and that's the reason why the shedding had to happen. So the shedding had to happen so that we could actually receive, because it's kind of hard for us to receive something if our plate is full, right? Like if your plate is full, you can't put more stuff on the plate. I mean, maybe you can, but it won't be effective, right? And so the purpose of this transformation, the purpose of this release that you've been in for a while now, especially for the entire year, right? Like because the Lionsgate portal, you want to look at things from one year to another. So for the entire year, from last year till now, there's been transformation happening for you. And so acknowledging that and acknowledging the fact that you are not the same person that you were last year, right? So you've shifted a lot of things forward. And so because you were preparing for that angelic frequency download, and so there's going to be a lot of healing that is going to happen moving forward, to help you connect deeper to your higher self, to help you connect deeper to your intuition. We are moving into an intuitive space as a collective. And so this is the invitation. If you're here watching this right now, and I always set the intention to attract people here onto this channel that are aligned with them, with their mission in their soul. So if you're here watching this and you watch my videos and you resonate with things, then you know that this right now is the moment for you to understand that you are being aligned even more, and gifts might start showing up for you, in intuitive gifts. Okay, and we're meant to be in that space, because that's where we're heading towards a more intuitive, more open-hearted space. And in order for us to do that, we have to shed again all the things that don't serve us, so that we can be in that open-hearted space. The Stellar Gateway activation came through. And this one is all about manifesting, right? So this is going to be a time for you to really set intentions to manifest the highest potential. So I would recommend for you to set an intention to maybe look at at the plan that you set up for the beginning of the year, and give yourself permission to say, okay, well, let me look at things right now. What is aligned with me right now, and what isn't aligning with me anymore? Because things may have shifted from January until now. So you want to make sure that you take a moment to maybe take this time to reconsider certain things that may not be aligning with you anymore. So really tapping into what feels feels better for you, right? And so that is the message for that specific card. So this is a time for manifestation, really powerful manifestation. So getting together with others to manifest, or even participating on the cosmic light activation clearing, akashic clearing, that also will be very powerful for you. Anything that will help you connect to collective consciousness, and manifest, for the highest good and the highest potential of all, that's going to be very powerful, especially around the Lionsgate portal. So you want to make sure that you connect to that. And then we have also the crown chakra upgrade energy card. And I'm not surprised that this is coming up, because again, we this is a time of upgrades. This is a time of, receiving more of the goodness of spirit, right? Into our consciousness. So, what that's going to look like for you. You may start connecting to certain parts of you that you didn't even know existed. For example, again, that intuitive part of you. Maybe you might start listening to that inner voice that you may have been ignoring for a while, right? Kind of like connecting back to the angelic frequency card that I was mentioning. This is directly related to that. So this is kind of letting you know, hey, your crown chakra is definitely being upgraded. You may feel a little bit of headaches. So I would recommend that to drink lots of water, to ground yourself, because sometimes that can show up. You may feel a little bit more active in your dreams, because of that crown chakra activation. So just pay attention to that at this very moment. The card of the Merkaba activation is there, and this is actually really powerful. The Merkaba to me is very protective, and it is a card that is all about protecting your soul's integrity, and it's all about expanding into what your expression is. So this card speaks about ascension, but you got to remember too that the ascension that we are meant to be expressing on this planet is the ascension of grounding. And I'm going to explain to you what that means, because I know it sounds kind of weird. But what I mean by that is that you want to ground the light that is coming through for you. You want to ground your light by expressing your light in your everyday life, right? And that's the Merkaba, and the crown chakra upgrade that is coming through. That is what this is about. This is about you shining your light in the embodiment of the humanity of you, of your human experience, right? And so remembering that, this is a remembrance, right? That spirit wants us to really, understand that, that we are here to really be in our light, right? To really step into our light by going through some shadows, of course, but definitely stepping into our light with so much grace and compassion. So I'm gonna ask Spirit if there's anything here that we need to work on as a collective, and I'm gonna pull some cards here from my Spirit Animal deck. So what do we need to know about working through this to make sure that we receive all of these upgrades? What do we need to know about receiving these upgrades? Powerful. Okay. So the first card that came up for us here is the card of self-love. So are you practicing this? Are you practicing self-love? Are you practicing self-respect? Are you valuing yourself? Are you seeing yourself in the light of the beauty of who you truly are? And practicing that on a daily basis. That's what's going to help you elevate your energy so that you can receive these beautiful transformative energies that want to be expressed within you. You're also being reminded that you are being received by the universe at all times. So just remember that all of the uh, going back to the manifestation, all the things that you're looking to manifest, all the things that you are looking to express in your life are actually going to happen. You got to connect to that essence of understanding that it's already here. It's just that there's a little bit of time, right, that happens between the time that it comes to us and the time and the present moment. So just remember that. But it's already there. It's already there. It's just a matter of like it's just coming towards us, right? And so when you switch the perspective or shift the perspective from that, then you can really start understanding. Okay, I am manifesting and I am capable. And maybe taking it down. I'm getting this message, taking it down into like smaller things to manifest. That could also kind of increase your faith in your manifestation and your co-creation potential on this planet. So the also understanding that you're almost in, you are, again, that transformation card coming through earlier. Definitely, I'm sure a lot of you have been feeling this energy of like, okay, I'm done, like I'm tired, like it's like, what else do I need to heal, what else do I need to do, like I am tired. And so the fox spirit is really helping you recognize that there is a light at the end of the tunnel, that you are doing the work, that you are moving forward. Don't forget that. And that you're also, that you want to stay in gratitude, right? So the turkey spirit wants to come in and wants to tell us, hey, listen, stay in that essence of gratitude, because through gratitude is how you magnetize, right? Those things that you are looking to bring in, that you are praying for. So, but if you pray for it and you're like, oh, and you feel ungrateful for what you have right now, then how are you going to match that energy, right? So it's like matching that energy into the space. So one last card that I'm going to pull here, and then let's see. Spirit wanted to. I'm using the Healing Waters Oracle from Rebecca Campbell, and I'm gonna see what do we need to know from the Healing Waters, from a place of understanding our needs and knowings of this portal. So this one fell, so let me go ahead and get it. Wow, this is incredible. So the Well Maidens came up. This powerful card. You can see them connecting to their light, connecting to their intuition, which is what spirit wants us to do. Okay. The feminine energy wants to be very present right now. So you want to make sure you be in that receptivity. And that's what I'm feeling here. But this is all about connecting to our grace, feeling into our kindness, respecting each other, right? Like where are we practicing reverence towards one another? Are we practicing compassion towards one another, right? And so this is a practice, right? And that's the reason why it's called a practice, because we're not going to be successful at it 100% of the time, but it's about practicing it. So this is a reminder that we get to practice kindness, we get to practice compassion, we get to practice receptivity, we get to practice reverence towards another soul, and understanding that they are in their own unique path, and we get to be invited to how do I say this, to connect to their path from a place of reverence and honoring where they are, and also respecting where people are, right? And so all of these things are important for us to practice. Why? Because when we are in that process of going into the waves of all the discordance, and going back into our hearts and out of our hearts and then back into our hearts, we want to practice that. So when we're finding ourselves in that discordance, going back into our hearts, and so practicing that is important. So that is the message that spirit wanted to tell us about, so that we can fully receive our gifts and fully receive ourselves and fully receive our soul and fully stand in our truth and fully start making decisions that are aligned with our soul, beyond what is expected from us outside of us. So that is what I have here. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. I want to ask you to share and like this video if you feel like this was helpful for you. And I also want to ask you to subscribe to this channel. Make sure that you follow me on Instagram so you know when I go live next for the free readings that I do. And I also want to invite you to go into the bloominglotushealing.com. Check out my website if you want to work with me and clear your records, or if you want just a reading just for you. So thank you so much, and I love you all, and namaste.